Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm reviewing one of the most unique desktop PCs ever created, the Razer Tomahawk. Now, if you have ever dreamed of owning a sleek, modular gaming PC that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, this might just be your dream machine. I'll be covering the design, performance, thermals, gaming benchmarks, upgrade potential, and whether this compact beast is still worth it today. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Also, the link to this desktop PC will be included in the video description below. Now, let's start with where Razer always shines, the design. The Razer Tomahawk is a mini ITX powerhouse built inside a case that's basically a love letter to premium engineering. This thing looks more like a piece of modern art than a PC. You got an all-aluminum chassis, a matte black finish, and dual tempered glass side panels. It's compact, almost console-sized, but it still manages to look intimidating. There is also RGB underglow lighting because, of course, that's Razer. But the real kicker here is the modularity. The Tomahawk is built to house an Intel NUC element, which contains your CPU, RAM, and storage. The GPU is separate, slotted in like any regular desktop. That means fewer cables, better airflow, and incredibly easy maintenance. On the back, there is a handle that lets you slide out the entire internal tray. No screwdriver needed. Is the kind of futuristic toolless design we wish more desktops had. Despite its size, the Tomahawk doesn't compromise on connectivity. On the front panel, you got two USB 3.2 Generation 2 ports, a 3.5mm combo jack, and a USB-C port. Around the back, things get even more generous thanks to the NUC element and discrete GPU. You'll usually find 6 more USB ports, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, HDMI, DisplayPort, Ethernet, and full audio outputs. It's more than enough for dual monitors, VR headsets, streaming gear, and whatever else your setup demands. Wireless connectivity is handled by Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0, so you are future-proofed for fast, stable internet and wireless peripherals. Now, the Tomahawk isn't sold as a traditional pre-built PC. It's sold either as a bare-bones chassis or with an Intel NUC 9 Extreme Compute element already installed. That's where the CPU, RAM, and SSDs live. Most of the builds you'll find include an Intel Core i9 9th generation, yes, the mobile version, but still a beast of a processor with 8 cores and 16 threads. It's paired with 16GB or 32GB of RAM and up to 1TB of SSD storage. You can upgrade those if you like. It's all standard SODIMM and M2. For graphics, the system supports full-length dual-slot GPUs up to 320mm long. That means RTX 3080s and 3090s can fit without issue. In fact, some configurations ship with an RTX 3080 already installed. It's an unusual setup, but it works surprisingly well. Performance is solid, thermals are controlled, and the modular nature means you can actually upgrade this PC far easier than most SFF desktops. By the way, prices on this desktop PC update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk about real-world gaming. With an RTX 3080 inside and the i9 processor running the show, you're looking at top-tier 1440p and even solid 4K performance. In titles like Cyberpunk 2077, you can hit 60+ FPS at 1440p with ray tracing enabled, especially if you turn on DLSS. Games like Call of Duty, Warzone, Apex Legends, and Fortnite run smooth as butter, especially easily pushing past 100 FPS at high settings. Even at 4K, you can get strong performance in most AAA games, especially if you're willing to tweak a few settings. This rig can definitely handle demanding titles like Hogwarts Legacy or Starfield. The NUC's CPU might not be quite as powerful as a full desktop i9, but in most games the difference is minimal. The GPU does most of the heavy lifting, and in that department, the Tomahawk absolutely delivers. Here's where it gets even more interesting. With a case this compact, you would expect thermal issues, but the Tomahawk is built smart. The chassis has a vertical airflow design. Cool air is drawn from the bottom and sides, while hot air escapes through the top and rear. The GPU has its own chamber, so it doesn't dump heat into the CPU area. This separation means better temperature control overall. The GPU can reach the mid-70s under full load, and the CPU hovers in the 80 degrees, which is fine for a high-performance mobile chip. It's not that silent, there is a noticeable hum when gaming, but it's far from obnoxious. You'll hear it, but it's not distracting. And because the internal tray is so easy to access, cleaning the dust filters or adding a new fan is a total breeze. Now, beyond gaming, this is a fantastic machine for creators. If you're editing 4K videos, creating digital art, running VFX simulations, or streaming while gaming, the Tomahawk has the horsepower to back you up. The combination of a strong CPU and high-end GPU makes Adobe Premiere, After Effects, Blender, and DaVinci Resolve run smoothly. You can edit multicam 4K projects, render animations quickly, or export footage without long wait times. And because it supports Thunderbolt 3, you can hook up fast external drives or even eGPUs if you really want to push the boundaries. Multitasking is a non-issue. With 32GB of RAM and fast SSDs, you can have Chrome tabs, music, Discord, OBS, and your games all running with no slowdown. One of the biggest selling points of the Tomahawk is its upgradability. Unlike most SFF desktops, you don't need special tools or weird proprietary parts. Want a new GPU? Just slide the tray out, unplug the old card, and drop in the new one. RAM and storage upgrades are just as easy. Pop off a panel, swap the stick or SSD, and you're done. Now, upgrading the CPU is a little more complicated since it's a part of the NUC element, but Intel has released newer versions of the NUC with updated CPUs, and those are compatible with the Tomahawk. That means you can eventually swap in a whole new element with a better CPU when needed. It's a unique upgrade path, but it's actually kind of brilliant. Because this is technically a bare-bones system, the software experience depends on what you install. But if you're running Windows 11, it feels snappy and clean. No bloatware, no annoying pre-installed apps. Razer Synapse can be used to control the RGB lighting on the case, and the interface is clean and easy to use. If you already use Razer peripherals, this will slot right into your ecosystem with zero friction. Driver updates for the NUC and GPU are handled through Intel and Nvidia respectively, and it's all plug and play once your OS is installed. So to wrap it up, the Razer Tomahawk is not your average gaming PC. It's a statement piece. It's an engineering flex. It's for people who want something powerful, beautiful, and easy to live with. It's not perfect, it's expensive, the mobile CPU has limits, and the unique form factor won't appeal to everyone. But if you're the kind of a gamer or creator who values innovation, simplicity, and a clutter-free setup, the Tomahawk delivers in a way few desktops can. It's one of the most interesting machines Razer has ever released, and honestly is still one of my favorites. Let me know in the comments, guys, are you planning to pick up this desktop computer, or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this desktop computer. See you in the next one.